The news just keeps pouring in for Mr. Ryan Garcia and Mr. Devin Haney. Now these guys fought a few months ago on 420. It's been a few months and the news just keeps pouring in. Devin Haney just had an interview with Ariel Helwani and the pay-per-view numbers just came out. Alright guys, let's talk about the pay-per-view numbers first. Okay, this fight took place in New York City and they are both from Southern California. But why would they take this fight in New York City? Now that explains the gate, but that does not explain the pay-per-view numbers. According to Golden Boy, this fight was supposed to do at least 750k pay-per-view buys, but it only did a little under 400k, and that is a little bit underwhelming because both of these fighters are A-level fighters and they're one of the biggest names in boxing. But I believe it's not any of the fighters' fault because right now we are living in a time where piracy is at an all-time high. Now, when Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fought, it only took about 3 days to bring out those pay-per-view numbers. But Tank Davis versus Frank Martin still has not brought out their pay-per-view numbers either. So you know they did not exceed that number between Ryan and Gervonta Tank Davis. To be honest, I really don't believe anybody's gonna break that record anymore until people stop pirating these fights. But I do think that Ryan Garcia had a little something to do with those numbers going all the way down, because he acted crazy and he made people not want to buy the fight. Shoot, I'm not even gonna lie, because of the way he was acting, I didn't want to buy the fight, but I still bought it. I got mine through Comcast. Ryan Garcia was just all over the place. He wasn't training hard and he looked like he was drinking all the time. Why would you want to see a fighter fight like that when he's all hungover? He's not gonna perform well, and it showed on the fight. He did not perform that good, but he was still good enough to beat Devin Haney in a one-sided fight. But in Devin Haney's defense, Ryan Garcia did come in 3 pounds overweight, which he did pay Devin Haney 600k to let him fight 3 pounds overweight. And yes, I do get the part that he paid the 3 pounds overweight fee, but that doesn't change the fact that Devin Haney came in at 140 and Ryan Garcia came in at 143. Now that's 3 pounds of fat more, and more fat equals more energy. And if there is somebody that can speak about this, is me. I am a very fit person myself and I do not go over 50% body fat on winter. So right now I'm on a cut and I just cut 100 calories a few days ago and I feel that shit. The lower you keep going in fat, the less energy you have. I wish I was 10% body fat with 50% body fat energy. That will be amazing, but it don't work like that. Look how tired Ryan Garcia looked coming in at 143. Imagine if he actually made 140, how much more tired Ryan Garcia would be. That's why he did not want to make the weight. He probably would have lost that fight if he would have came in at 140. And or what if Devin Haney would have came in at 143 as well? That's extra energy for Devin Haney. Now I gotta be fair to both fighters because I'm a fan of both fighters, but I could care less about their careers or their records. I really don't care because I'm a boxing fan and I'm gonna keep doing this long after they both retire. Now I really don't have a favorite fighter. Well, you know what, I lied, I do. Teofimo Lopez is my favorite fighter, but that's because of the way he moves. He fights nothing but top level competition, and I know he's gonna fight Steve Claggett this week, but that's because nobody wants to fight Teofimo Lopez. Everybody talks about everybody except for Teofimo Lopez. Nobody ever mentions Teofimo Lopez's name, and Teo is the only one calling out Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford doesn't want to fight him, and he's only gonna go up 1 weight class. I'm actually gonna beat Teofimo Lopez this year for Halloween. I cannot wait for the Steve Claggett fight to see if he comes out with a tight ass costume like he did last time when he fought Josh Taylor. I was him that year, but I didn't really go out because I got into the fight and I just didn't want to go out after. My bad, Devin Haney. I was talking mad-ish because you were not moving like a boxer, and I'm not talking about your dance moves and you move like Jagger. I'm gonna go to the club this weekend and I'm gonna steal some of your dance moves. But alright, Devin Haney, you did go to the interview and you did state that you want this next fight with Ryan Garcia in blood. And I believe you because I never thought that you ducked anybody except for Teofimo Lopez. But I really think that you were just trying to build a fight to get more money in the back. Because if you're trying to make a fight with Tank, why would you be scared of Teo? Both of these guys are the most dangerous fighters at 135, so that does not make sense. But Devin Haney also stated that he's not gonna fight in weight classes anymore. He's gonna come in any weight that he wants. But that could go for the other boxer as well. Thanks for letting that guy know. Hey, but everybody did say that you were moving like a chick. You were moving like a hyena. Hopefully this fight does happen. The rematch between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view again, especially as Ryan Garcia comes in training hard and he does make weight. But I will suggest to fight Ryan Garcia at 147 because both of you guys cannot make 140. You look all drained and Ryan Garcia would just make it. He'll probably come in at 147 as well. And who knows, Ryan Garcia is not disciplined. He might not even be able to make 147. If you guys sign up for the fight at 147, he'll probably come in at 150 just to piss you off.